What is up, obscure mic people? I've got a kind of a rehash video for you here. I'm going to talk about the Tascam DR-10X. This is a plug-on recorder for dynamic microphones only. Very nice plug-on recorder. Very small, if you could see. Fits in the palm of my hand. And let's just get right to it. This, like I said, it is a plug-on recorder. It is not a low-end plug-on recorder. It does record at great quality. It will record in wave at 44.1 kilohertz, 48 kilohertz, 16 and 24-bit mono and poly. And it will also record an Mp3 44.1, 48 kilohertz and 24-bit mono and poly. Recording is 128 to 192 kilobytes per second. So you don't get the blazing 320, but you do get up to 192. And it, like I said, is an XLR connection. You can get the Tascam DR-10X for roughly $129. But let's start diving into it. This thing is powered on a single AAA battery in the little back battery hatch there. You can connect this with a micro USB. You also have zero latency monitoring via the headphone out. And of course, you got a little door here to record straight to micro SD. When you power the device on, which you do with the power slider, you can do power on, or you can hold up on record and it will start recording as soon as it powers on. And you've got the volume up and down for your headphones or playback. So let's power it on. We're just going to power it on. Got a small little LCD readout here. Reading the SD card. Got some track information there. And you've got a menu button, back and forward for your tracks, play and pause for your tracks. Otherwise, again, you just hit record. But let's search through the menu a little bit. All right, first thing on the menu, we've got mic gain. You can do external, low, mid, or high. We got a low-cut filter available on this device. A limiter, which I always keep on. Auto level, which I like to keep on. FS sample. Bit length, which we can change to 16 or 24. Got it on 24. File type, mono or poly. Dual record mode. That is a very interesting feature. It will record two tracks, one at the auto level or level you've got it set on, and one at 10 decibels quieter. So it is very hard to ruin a recording on this device because you get that negative 10 decibel backup track. Mp3 mode, which I don't use. Maybe I should, but I don't. Time track, warning beep for low battery, auto power save, file name type, file name, format the SD card, battery type, alkaline, lithium, whatever battery type you want to change, it'll maximize performance. Date and time, system initiation, version info, that's it. So, a lot of features for this little tiny device. And like I said, you can transfer your files through the micro USB port. But enough about looking at it. Let's put it to the ultimate test. I love this thing, so I know a lot about it. But we're going to put it to a nice, fun test right now. All right, so here is our fun test. I have the Tascam DR-10X hooked up to the Shure SM7B, as you can see here. So literally just plug and go, plug it on the SM7B and roll. Now, I wanted to see, what is the sound difference here? Now, the monitoring doesn't sound that great. It's fine, but it has a bit of an echo to it. But that could also be because I have the gain set at mid. If I set it at high, the noise floor is apparent. It's a lot lower here. Now, I'm sure it's still there, but the fact that this AAA batteried plug-in recorder can power the SM7B to a usable level, which I will have to boost it. I'll put a little lower thirds here to show how much I boosted it in post. But the fact that you can plug this into an SM7B and just go is pretty damn impressive. It's it's $129, but it's an interface in your hand. Yes, you cannot use it on condenser microphones. That's okay. It's a travel device. It's a great travel device. Handheld microphone, this plug-in recorder, SE V7, something like that. Off you go. Make whatever you want. So SM7B plugged into the Tascam DR-10X. This is what it sounds like on the mid gain level setting on the device. I'll go ahead and switch it over to high if I can. No, I can't. Can't do that while I'm recording, but the noise floor it's too much. Just take my word on it. So anyways, Tascam DR-10X, this is what it sounds like into the SM7B. If you want to take the SM7B on a nice little vintage mic stand like this with your plug-in recorder and just travel the world and do stuff, there you go. You can, and you can get usable levels. Again, the noise floor definitely going to be higher than when it was plugged into the Rodecaster Pro, but it's still workable. It is still workable. This is one of my favorite devices. I love this thing. Wanted to show you guys a little bit about it and give it a test with the SM7B, which I did not do on my first video on this. I did a Shure SM63 or SM61 little interview mic, but works great. Works great for almost every dynamic. The SM7B is out. Tascam DR-10X is out. Bark is out. See you next time on Obscure Mics.